So I've been making these videos since week, sharing my experience about living in France and, making fun, making light of a very serious situation. Life is hard. We're all here going through it or whatever. So every time I go on my comments, I realize it's always comments about saying, oh, if you don't like it, you should go home, and foreigners this, and you Americans this, and that, and whatever. Let me just get everything together. First of all, why is it all the time somebody has something to say about France that you guys don't like? It's like, oh, go home, go home, go home. So, you seriously think if all the foreigners, if all the foreigners leave France, you seriously think your lives will be better? No, I really, really want to ask, you seriously think if all the foreigners left France, your lives would be better? Like, your government has been exploiting you for the past 100 years, if not more. Okay? You get up every day, you work your ass off, you can't even buy a car, you can't even own a driver's license. It's a very, very few amount of people who can even pay for a driver's license, much less buy a car. Not to mention a house. If you want to rent a house, it's like you're asking to see God Himself. You guys get up every day, you work, and your government has been holding you back ever since. Your government has been holding you back for years. And you seriously think that your problem is the foreigners. Oh, les étrangers, les étrangers. Everything is always the fault of the foreigners. Do you know how many foreigners get up every day and go to work? Do you know how many foreigners contribute to the well-being of this country? This country is lacking of teachers, doctors, in every department you can think of. This country is lacking. Okay? Why do you think the government wants to give documents to undocumented people that are working? Because you guys are lacking of people that want to work. Okay? Even you guys want to leave your own country. So I don't see why you're mad when us, the foreigners who are here, are saying this and saying that. Like, we have a right to speak to. It's called freedom of speech. It's called freedom of speech. It's just very mind-boggling that you guys think that if every foreigner should leave this country, your lives will just be magically fixed and everything will be okay and you will be so perfect. Everything is the foreigners. When we're working our ass off, when we're building your country, when we are your doctors, your nurses, your aides-soignantes, your auxiliaire de vie, the guys that clean the train, the ladies that clean the offices, every single department. Do you know how many foreigners are here working their asses off? And you guys act like, oh, shut up, if you don't like it, go home. Like, you sound so very stupid. You sound very stupid. Your problem is not with the foreigners, my dears. Your problem is not with the foreigners. Your problem is with your government. Okay? You're working and your government is giving you $1,200, 1,200 euros. Yeah, you're working, your government is giving you 1,200 euros a month when your rent is 1,000. Like, what are you going to have for transportation to live and to eat and to live a little? Like, your problem is not with us, honey. Your problem is with the government, your government.